né, deitado fazendo alguns exercícios de pré-pilates. So we're going to start doing just a couple of exercises of pre-pilates so we can warm up our bodies. So lie down, keep your back nice and elongated with heavy hips, heavy chest, heavy ribs on the mat, on a nice elongated torso. Então com o tronco bem alongado, com o quadril pesado, peito, costela, os braços alongados, as pernas dobradas. So your legs are bent and your feet are flat on the mat. Mantendo os pés bem no seu mat. So let's start with just a breathing. So we're going to start just with our breath. We're going to take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, think of sinking the chest, sinking the ribs, and elongating the pelvis. Very vertical, right? Very elongated pelvis. Então vamos respirar bem profundo. E na expiração, pesa o peito, pesa a costela, mantém o tronco bem alongado, com o quadril bem na vertical, bem pesado no seu mat. So we're going to take one leg up at a time, both legs are up. Então traz as pernas para cima, mantendo as duas pernas dobradas. Traz a perna direita para baixo, so bring your right leg down and stay there. Fica com a perna direita e simultaneamente vamos trocar. So simultaneously we're going to switch the legs and just one leg at a time, simultaneously switching. Então trocando simultaneamente, sem mexer no tronco, so without moving the torso and still keeping the trunk very elongated. So, mantendo o tronco bem alongado e respirando. Inspira e solta o ar. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose. Mais uma vez. So, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more time. Mais uma vez. In with the breath. And out of the breath. Expirando. As duas pernas em cima. So both legs are up. Keep those arms very elongated. Almost as if you're doing a chest expansion. Como se estivesse fazendo os braços numa posição de chest expansion. As duas pernas juntas. So both legs together. Bring both legs down. And both legs up, and nothing moves, just the legs. As duas pernas abaixam e as duas pernas levantam, sem movimento do tronco. Both legs go down and both legs lift. As duas pernas abaixam, as duas pernas levantam. If this is too hard, go back to one leg at a time. Se as duas pernas juntas você fica muito difícil, você não consegue controlar, volta para uma perna de cada vez. 2 more times. Both legs down, both legs up. Last one. A última vez, as duas pernas e levanta, parou. Ok. Take both legs down and lengthen those legs out. As duas pernas abaixam e estica as duas pernas, alongando. Vamos entrar no nosso 100. Você tem a opção de trazer as pernas para o peito e trazer as pernas na sua posição do seu 100, ou então começar de baixo. So you have the choice of pulling both legs into your chest or lifting those legs directly from the bottom and lift the head, neck and shoulders. Levanta a cabeça e entra na posição do seu 100 e começa a inspirar e solta o ar. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take the length of your legs. The height of your leg is going to depend on how much you can control the center in keeping those ribs engaged into the back. A altura das pernas vai depender do quanto você consegue manter o seu tronco no seu mat sem o espaço. Se você consegue abaixar, abaixa. So if you can bring your legs down, you bring those legs down. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, exhale, 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 and lower everything, lift those arms up. Levanta os braços, as pernas abaixam, right for a roll up. Lift the head, neck and shoulders, and come up and take up and over, reach. And keep reaching forward, lengthening those legs, hugging through the midline, lower down, ribs are down, and lengthen those arms back. Levanta os braços, levanta a cabeça. E cresce para o seu roll-up, vai lá na frente. E na volta, em oposição, alonga esses braços, alongando essas pernas, costela fica e o braço alonga atrás. And arms up, head up, lift up and go over and reach. And take it back. Keep it nice and long as you roll down. Be careful not to lift those legs up, and if you're lifting those legs up, you bend those knees. Se as pernas estão levantando, você dobra a perna e faz o ajuste que você precisa para que você tenha total controle do seu roll-up e da descida. And lengthen, bring it all the way down. And let's bring those arms down by your side. Vamos trazer os braços de baixo. Você vai dobrar as pernas e trazer as pernas para o peito. Bend those knees, bring those legs in. Let's take those legs up and keep it bent. So keep your legs bent and arms down by your side. Vamos ficar com as pernas dobradas e os braços dos lados. Vamos só levantar o quadril um pouquinho. Levanta e desce controlando. Você levanta até onde você consegue controlar. So you bring it up and you roll down up until you can control it. And keep your heels together. Keep hugging through the midline. Lift up and bring it up and hold. Bend the knees into your chest. Dobra as pernas. You can stay doing the same exact thing or we go right into our rollover. Você pode ficar fazendo exatamente esse movimento ou nós vamos começar com o nosso rollover. We go up and over. The legs go parallel. Open the legs, flex the feet, open those arms, and then control the descent. Lengthen those legs forward, together. Go up and over, lift up to go over. Don't throw those legs back. Você não joga as pernas para trás, você pensa em ir para o teto para ir para trás, para manter o alongamento do tronco. So we go up and over. And legs are parallel, open, flex, and then roll down. We're going to reverse the legs. Vamos fazer ao contrário. Abre, flex, and up and over, parallel, and together. And slowly open the chest and roll down. Take it forward, and if you can maintain the length of the torso, you can bring those legs down to the floor. Together, point and roll down. Se você consegue manter o alongamento do tronco sem colapsar, você pode ir para trás, trazer os pés para o chão, juntou, point and roll down. So you do what is best for your body. Você faz o que é melhor para o seu corpo e para que você não entre colapsando o tronco. Parou, so stop right here. Keep the right leg up and lengthen the left leg down. Keep the leg very elongated on the floor. Mantenha essa perna de baixo bem alongada. Rotação externa com essa perna de cima. Cruza primeiro. Circula e volta para o centro. Parou. So cross, circle around and bring it back up. You first cross, don't bring the leg down. Primeiro você cruza e circula, não traz essa perna direto para baixo. Cruza nessa rotação externa. So cross on that external rotation, we reverse. Open, take it down, maintain that external rotation and bring it back up. Abriu, trouxe para baixo, cruzou e parou. Sem movimento do tronco, sem movimento do quadril. Your hips do not move. Your torso does not move. Full control. One more. Open, down, around, and up. Scissor to switch. Same exact thing. Rotation, external rotation. Cross the body, circle around, and stop. Cross the body, circle around, and stop. Cruza. circula e parou. Cruza, circula e parou. Mais um. Cross, circle around and hold. Don't lose that external rotation. Open, take it down. Circle and cross it up. Open, abriu, desceu, cruzou, parou. Abre, abaixa, cruzou, parou. Mais um. E abaixa, cruzou, parou, ficou, stop. And bring it straight down. And let's roll up. Vamos fazer um roll up e subiu, controle, aperta essa linha média e foi para frente. Vamos fazer o nosso rolling like a ball. Traz o corpo para frente e vamos trazer essa perna para você. So we're going to bring those legs in towards your body. Keep that frog position. Lift those legs up. Traz as pernas para cima e segura e entra na sua posição do seu ball. Daqui, vamos para trás só um pouquinho. So we're going to roll back a little bit. Find your abdominal muscles and bring it forward. And keep those legs, keep hugging those legs into your body. And forward. E vamos para trás um pouquinho, sem cair. Agora vamos para trás e fazer o seu rolling. Vai para trás, levanta, subiu e tenta parar sem cair para frente. So you go back, you lift those hips. And you come up and you try to stop without falling forward. I'd rather you fall back rather than forward. Vai para trás, eu prefiro que você caia para trás do que para frente, porque senão você vai sair da sua posição. E vamos mais uma vez, para trás e para frente, parou. Last one. And roll back. And come up and balance, hold. Place your feet down, traz os pés. E vamos para trás um pouquinho e vamos descer daqui. So on the way down, pull the right leg into the body and then control the descent. Você vai controlar a descida, usa essa oposição contra a perna, so find the opposition on your leg and then lengthen the leg on the diagonal out. Pull the leg in towards you. Keep those hips down, do not lift those hips. Keep them down, pull the leg in towards you. Mantenha o quadril para baixo e troca conforme você troca. Você está sempre trazendo essas pernas, cruzando pela minha linha média. So as you switch one leg at a time, you're bringing those legs right through the midline. And right leg and switch. And right leg and switch. Pull and pull. Pull, two more. Pull. Last set. Pull and pull both legs in. Let's take your head down. Vamos abaixar a cabeça e abaixar as pernas. Daqui, vamos só encontrar o posicionamento da parte superior. So we're going to find just what's happening on the upper body. The hips, as you come up, the hips do not move. Quando você levanta, o seu quadril não se movimenta. Você traz as mãos em cima das pernas, so bring your hands on top of your thighs. Lift the head and shoulders and get into position. Your hip did not move. Né? Então você levantou a parte superior e o seu quadril ficou. Daqui, você vai com os braços bem na altura da sua orelha, abre e circula, vai para frente. So your arms come straight up just by your ears. Open those arms wide and bring it forward towards your knees. Inhale, back. Exhale, reach. Notice that the only thing moving is your arms. A única coisa se movimentando são os seus braços. Inspira e solta o ar e desceu. So once you have that position, draw those knees into your chest. The same exact thing, now we're adding the legs. Your hips don't move. Quando você faz a parte superior, as pernas vão seguir alongando para frente, mas o quadril ainda não está se movimentando. Inhale, out, open, exhale, pull. Inhale, out, open, drag those legs in. Inhale, lengthen out, open those arms and then you drag it in. Think of your coordination on your reformer. Pensa no seu exercício de coordination, porque essa mesma oposição, out, open, and exhale, pull, one more, out, open, and exhale, pull, and bring your head down. Traz a cabeça para baixo. Single straight leg, as pernas para cima, so both legs are up. Lift the head, neck and shoulders, the hip stays. Levanta a cabeça, o quadril fica. Traz a perna direita e alonga essa perna, o máximo com os braços bem esticados. So lengthen the right leg as much as you can, dragging the hip down into the mat. Those arms are straight, lengthen the leg on the diagonal out. Don't let the leg drop. Não deixa essa perna cair. Pensa que você está puxando a perna para o teto e para você. So think of pulling the leg up, right out of your socket, up and towards you. And first it goes to the ceiling and in. Lengthen out. The hip does not move, the hip does not lift. O quadril não levanta. Você aí vai sentir todo o alongamento atrás da perna. Then you feel the lengthening of the back, in the back of the legs. But that's only because your hip is going down, not because your leg is coming in towards your nose. Então você está sentindo alongamento dessa perna porque o seu quadril está embaixo e não porque você está trazendo essa perna para o nariz. Up, up, lengthen, up, up, switch, up, switch, up, pull, switch, and hold and bring it down, bend those legs. Okay, this is the breakdown of your ab series. Esse é o total breakdown da sua série abdominal. Vamos então daqui trazer as pernas para cima novamente, né? Bem reto. So both legs are straight up towards the ceiling. Place the hands behind your head. Press the head into your hands before you lift. Pressiona a cabeça contra as mãos antes de você levantar. Então você não levanta a cabeça, você levanta o corpo, a parte superior do tronco, right? You don't lift your head up. You lift by drawing those ribs and those abdominal muscles, and that's what lifts your body up. It's not the action of the head. So right here, keep pressing, anchor the shoulders, lengthen the leg out, and lift the leg up. Você vai abaixar uma perna e levantar. A perna de cima não se movimenta quando você abaixa a perna. And up. A perna de cima, so the top leg does not move as the other leg goes down. Right leg lengthens out and lift. Left leg lengthens out and lift. Right leg out and up. Left leg out, up and hold both legs now. As duas pernas, lower 2, 3 and up, hold. And lower 2, 3, you lower as much as you can maintain your back on the mat. Você abaixa até onde você consegue manter a sua coluna no seu mat. Lengthen out, 3 and up. The hips don't rock, the hips don't move. O quadril não tem nenhum movimento, ele fica na mesma posição. And up, last one. Lower 2, 3 and up, hold and bend the knees and bring it down. Ok, legs down, feet are down on the mat. Vamos fazer o nosso crisscross. So we're going to do our crisscross, and let's first begin with the legs down. No movement of the legs, no movement of the hips. Primeiro nós vamos fazer um movimento do seu crisscross sem movimentar a perna ou o quadril. Traz as mãos atrás da cabeça, so bring your hands behind your head. Lift the head, neck and shoulders and look forward. So first you go up. From this position, we go into a rotation where the shoulder goes to the opposite hip, into that crisscross position, and comes back to the center. And then it goes, so that shoulder goes towards that hip in opposition. Both shoulders are off the mat. You don't rest to cross. You go up to twist and back to center. You stay up to twist and back to center, and keep your head pressing against your hands. And you cross and you stay there and center, and you cross and you cross and you stay there. You stay inside your box and back to center and bring it down. So, então você tem que ficar dentro da sua caixa para fazer a rotação. Você não pode sair da caixa para fazer a rotação. certo? Você fica dentro da caixa para fazer a rotação e fazer o seu crisscross. Quando você tem esse posicionamento, você então pode adicionar a perna, porque você vai saber o que seu corpo vai ter que fazer. So once you have the movement of crossing inside your box, you can bring one leg at a time and you know that your body needs to maintain that position. So pull those knees into your chest, traz as pernas para o peito, levanta a cabeça, olha para frente e dá aqui. Perna direita no ombro esquerdo e fica dentro da sua caixa. Stay inside your box. And back to center and twist. And in the meantime, press the head against your hands. E voltou e troca. Pressiona essa cabeça contra a mão e você vai sentir muito mais a ação nessa parte superior do seu abdômen. E so if you keep pressing the head against your hands and your shoulders off the mat, you're gonna feel so much deeper, right? Tão mais. E mais one more, and bring it back to center and bring it down. The beauty of the ab series when it's slow and detailed. Né? Então a série abdominal, quando ela é focada nesse alinhamento, nesse detalhe, ela é muito mais difícil. Let's go a roll up and up and roll all the way up and forward. E vamos fazer o nosso spine stretch forward. Daqui, abre as pernas como se você tivesse essa caixinha do seu moon box dos lados. So open those legs as if you had your little moon box behind under your feet. And keep your back as if you had an imaginary wall behind you. Tá? Então nós estamos com essa parede imaginária atrás, os braços aqui. Primeiro nós vamos para onde? Para cima. So first we go up. Feet are flexed, pointing up. They're not pointing out and in, they're pointing up. Your feet are against the wall. Imaginary wall there, imaginary wall back. Né? Então tem uma parede imaginária na frente e uma atrás. Inhale. Exhale, maintain the length as you go forward, 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 and come right back up against the wall. Você inspira, né, contra a parede. Mantém a parte de baixo contra a parede e cresce, mantendo esse alongamento desse tronco, crescendo, fazendo bastante espaço entre essa costela e o quadril. Então, get taller. Inhale. Exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, and inhale, deep breath up. Inspira e solta o ar, solta o ar, solta o ar até o final, and bring it up and down. So if you do it where the front and the back are working evenly up, you feel so much more, right? Quando você tem a parte da frente e a parte de trás trabalhando com essa intensidade, você sente tão mais. Vamos fazer o nosso open leg rocker. Transição dele. Vamos fazer uma transição simples. So let's do a simple transition. Bring your legs in, bend your knees, curl back into your roll back or your half roll back. Então, dobrou, entrou na sua posição do seu half roll back, traz as pernas para você. Então você já está na posição do seu teaser, right? So you're in your teaser position. Draw those legs in towards you. Get yourself into a position where those knees are in front of your shoulders. O joelho na frente dos ombros. Alonga essas pernas. Me dá uma rotação externa e traz o seu joelho, afrouxa o seu joelho um pouquinho. So give me a slight external rotation and unlock your knees. Arms go up. You're not holding on for dear life. Você não está segurando para se salvar, né? Você está segurando para achar essa oposição. Alonga esses braços. So keep your arms very straight. Close your legs. Open your legs. Bend the knees, tap and lift. Fecha a perna, abre, dobra, toca no chão e volta. Your body does not move. Close, open, down, tap. Your body does not move. O corpo não se mexe. Close, open, bend and up. Stay. Let's go into our rolling like a ball, our open leg rocker, and we go back and come back up lift and find the same position. Yes, stay back and go back. And come up and find the same position. Hold and go back. And come up and balance. Open the chest, but stay back. And go back. And come up and hold it. Hold it. One more. And go back. And come up and balance. Hold. Close your legs and walk down until you go all the way down. Let me move back. Back to the front. Deixa eu trazer meu corpo para frente. And so we go back down with straight legs for our corkscrew. So let's first do our tick-tock. Vamos fazer primeiro só o nosso tick-tock. Calcanhar colado um no outro, eles não se separam. So the heels are glued one to the other and they do not come apart. Arms are down into your chest expansion. Both legs to the right, the left hip lifts a little and brings it back to center. Both legs to the left, the hip lifts but the rib stays. As duas pernas vão para a direita, o quadril esquerdo levanta, mas a costela fica. E voltou. E as duas para a esquerda, costela fica, quadril direito levanta e volta. Corkscrew. Go to the right, circle out into the front, go over to the left and back to center. Both legs to the left, circle away from you, circle into the left and back to center. Mais uma vez, para a direita, circula para a frente e vai para a esquerda, volta para o centro e para a esquerda, circula e volta para o centro. So from here, we did our overhead already. So let's do a roll overhead, except that you're not bringing the legs parallel or into a jackknife. Go into a diagonal. Então traz as pernas para trás numa diagonal. E desce numa diagonal, descendo. So go into a diagonal, bring it back to center and go into your corkscrew. And bring it back to center. Lift up, it's up and over, right? Up and over and roll down. So we're not thinking legs up yet, we're thinking just into a diagonal and not into a jackknife. Nós não estamos pensando em trazer essa perna lá para cima. Nós estamos tentando fazer essa perna ir para cima e para trás e não jogar as pernas para trás. So go up and over diagonal. Né? Vai up and over e desce controlando e vai para a direita and swing the legs to the left, back to center and diagonal up and open the chest as you roll down, full control, go to the left, circle around to the right, back to center and hold. Bend those knees, bring it down. Lengthen those legs out, estica as pernas e faz roll up para mim. So give me a full roll up to go up and into our saw. Into our saw, I'm gonna face you. No saw, eu vou virar para vocês, os pés na mesma posição, a perna na mesma posição do seu spine stretch forward. So the body is in the same position of your spine stretched forward. Let's bring those hands behind your back, behind your head. Vamos trazer as mãos atrás da cabeça. Daqui, vamos fazer só uma rotação para a direita, trazer o cotovelo esquerdo no joelho esquerdo e volta para o centro. So left to left and back to center. So rotation to the left, right elbow to the right knee, opening that chest to the ceiling and center. Twist, elbow to knee, the same side. O cotovelo e o joelho no mesmo lado, o quadril fica com peso igual no chão. So both hips are evenly weighted into the mat, into the floor, and up and center. Open those arms and do your full your sock with your arms extended. Inspira, so Faz o seu só. Inspira, twist, and go forward. Weight that opposite hip on the mat. O quadril oposto no seu mat. Inspira, so inhale. Exhale, twist. Keep exhaling. And opposite hip down on the mat. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And exhale. Reach the back arm into the body and up. Esse braço de trás aperta a linha média e ele sobe. And twist. Ele aperta a linha média e ele sobe. Weight of your body evenly on both hips. And just one more. Inhale, exhale, and reach, and reach, and reach. Twist and up. And exhale and twist and reach. Weight into that opposite hip. Stay in the center of your body. Hug the midline and back up. So much happening. And let's go down into our stomach. Vamos deitar de barriga para baixo e acha o seu corpo no centro do seu mat. So open those legs to the corners and then join them together. Abre as pernas no final do seu mat e traz elas juntas para que você ache o seu corpo no seu centro. E vamos trazer os braços embaixo. So the elbows are under your shoulders. Lengthen those legs, draw those legs together, squeeze through the inner thigh, pull the chest, the ribs, the abdominal muscles up. Keep it very elongated. Vamos trazer o peito, costela, abdômen, aperta essa linha média, mantenha essas pernas bem esticadas e olha para frente, so to the front and we go. Neck roll down through the center and to the left and center and look to the left. Down around to the right and center. And lengthen those legs. Estica essas pernas. Puxa esse abdômen para dentro e para cima. And to the left. Down around to the right and center and slowly bring your body down. Devagar, desceu. Traz as mãos um pouquinho mais à frente do seu corpo. So we're going to bring your hands slightly forward in your body and press into those hands. Anchor those shoulders. When you lift, you think of lifting through the center, through your powerhouse, and you lengthen and you go as much as you can, opening the chest. Então, esticando esses braços, puxando pelo centro, estica e levanta, puxa o abdômen para dentro para descer. So you pull those abdominal muscles in and then you lower. Very much like your flying eagle, right? And press, pull those abdominal muscles in and up. And lift and open the chest. Pull those abdominal muscles in, straighten those legs. Give me lots of length. And pull into lower. Mais uma vez. And puxa esse abdômen para dentro. Levanta, cresce, estica essa perna. E se você estica o braço, tudo bem. Se não consegue esticar, também tudo bem. Puxa, mais importante do centro, esticando, abrindo essa torácica. Abre o peito e desceu. And bring your hands next to your body and sit back to your counter stretch. You sit back. Do not sit on your heels. You go right into the C curve and you wrap around and you just deepen into the round C curve. Você só traz, não senta no calcanhar. Você fica elevado e só faz uma curva C bem alongada para fazer o seu stretch. Traz as mãos de volta, so bring your body forward again. And we're going to bring your arms into a triangle position and pull the arms towards your body and the body towards your arms while lifting through your center. Traz os braços para o corpo para os braços e trazendo o abdômen lá para dentro e para cima. Estica essas pernas, single leg kick. We kick the right, kick, kick, switch, kick, kick, switch, right, right, left, left, switch, right, left, left. Keep lengthening those legs. Esticando essas pernas, puxando pelo centro, abrindo esse peito, cervical alongada, so your neck is very elongated. One more, and bring it down, lift to lower, and let's bring your hands behind your back. Let's look over to the right on your left cheek. Lengthen those legs. Keep your legs together and very elongated. Pull those abdominal muscles in. We're going to kick 3 times. Lengthen those legs and kick 1, 2, and 3. Straighten those legs. Bring those arms up. Pull through those abdominal muscles. Give me lots of length in the body, in opposition. Crown of your head away from your feet. Look over to the other side and bring it in. 1, 2, and 3. Straighten those legs. Feet and crown of your head are going in completely opposite directions. Open, reach, and the other side. And kick 1, 2, and 3. Stretch it out. A cabeça, o topo da cabeça está indo em oposição aos seus pés. Olha para o outro lado e mais um. 1, 2, and 3. And bring it up, lift up, open up, lengthen, and back. Hands back by your shoulders. Sit back into your counter stretch. Deepen into that C curve to counter stretch. Rounding your back. Vamos virar para o nosso neck pull. So, maintain those legs very elongated. Feet are flexed. Feet against the wall. Your knees slightly soft. Your legs hip width apart. Mantenha as pernas na abertura do seu quadril. E vamos deitar. So, you're going to do what is best for your body, right? So, você vai fazer da maneira que você tem o maior controle de movimento. As mãos atrás da cabeça. So, hands behind your head. Keep your feet flexed, soften those knees. Lift the head up and look forward. Reach those arms forward and then lift into the round position, bringing the hand behind your head and round into your C curve. Lift up against the wall, very tall. Então, cresce, acha a parede imaginária atrás de você, mantém o joelho um pouco frouxo e alonga para trás. So you lengthen back into your flat back, and then you can go round, you can reach those arms forward. Você pode botar os braços para frente, você vai ter o maior controle para descer. So you're gonna have much more control with the arms forward, of course, because we don't have a strap here. Lift the head up and reach up and go over, hands behind your head, and round, and lift. Lift up, keep the ribs in. So remember, the front and the back goes in to go up. A parte da frente e de trás, elas vão se juntar para crescer, alongar, e controla, e você pode botar esses braços para frente para descer. Levanta e vai para frente e faz um round. E cresce. Cresce ainda mais. Lengthen up. Keep lengthening as you go back and keeping the neck long, long, and roll down. One more. Up and over and reach round and lift up, lengthen back. And as you round, keep the length, and roll down. Bring those arms down by your side. Vamos trazer os braços dos lados e nós vamos entrar direto para o nosso shoulder bridge. We're going to skip the scissors and bicycle. So vamos pular o nosso scissors and bicycle para o shoulder bridge. So, hip width apart, feet under your knees. Reach those arms long. Let's go straight up. Pulling those hips up, keeping the chest and the ribs in one straight line. So you're not up here, you're engaged in the chest and the ribs. And then keep your legs as much parallel as you can, hugging them in line, right? Don't open those feet out, keep them in. Arms long and roll down. Então, conforme você sobe e você desce, presta atenção no posicionamento da sua perna e do seu pé. Mantenha os seus pés o máximo paralelo possível. Pressiona no pé inteiro e não só na ponta do pé ou no calcanhar. So you don't want to press, put away, not just on your heel or just on your balls of your feet. You want to press the entire foot down and then push the floor away, lengthening, getting maximum length on the top part. Mantém esse alongamento dessa posição de tabletop, mantendo esse quadril para cima, abrindo esse quadril, so opening the hip. The right leg lengthens out into the floor, ball comes up, flex and go knee to knee. Point up, knee to knee. Point up, knee to knee. Point up, heel to mat, the hip stays. Point up, heel to mat, the hip stays, and drag it back in. Reset those hips. Lengthen the left leg out and up, flex, knee to knee, point, up, flex, knee to knee, point up, knee to knee, point up, heel to mat, hip stays up, point up and down, and drag it back in and roll down. Why is it important to keep those hips even as you lengthen and bring the legs down? Is so you can get the maximum opening of the hip, right? Então é importante a gente manter esse quadril lá para cima, conforme a perna vai lá embaixo, para que a gente abra, né? Tenha o máximo de abertura na parte de cima, no quadril, ao mesmo tempo mantendo esse alongamento embaixo. Ok. Lengthen those legs. Give me another roll up. Vamos subir, fazer o nosso roll up e entrar no nosso spine twist. No spine twist, flex your feet, keep your legs together. As pernas juntas, o pé de volta contra a parede. So the feet are back against the wall. Arms are out to the side. Arms do not move. Os braços não se movimentam. Cresceu. So lengthen up and twist. And deepen the twist. And deepen the twist and back to center. Lift and twist. Go a little deeper, and back to center. Nothing else moves, right? Nada se movimenta. And twist deeper, and center. Lift and twist deeper, and center. One more. Lift and twist, 2 and 3, and center. One more. Up, twist. Vai um pouquinho mais, sempre crescendo. Fecha o braço, so bring your arms forward, roll down. Let's go into our jackknife. So be careful with your jackknife not to use too much impulse. Think the same thing. We go in and up. You can bring those legs up, but only as much as you can control and keep your head down. No seu jackknife, cuidado para não usar muito impulso para subir, elevando essa perna lá em cima, e na descida a sua cabeça tem que ficar no mat. Se a sua cabeça começa a levantar, é porque você foi além do que você consegue controlar. Ok, so we're gonna take those legs right up and over and go up and lift and open the chest and control the descent. Lengthen out and go back and up. Open the chest, opening, and just go as far as you can control it. The head stays down. Lengthen and go up and lift and control it down. And just one more, só mais um. E foi. Atrás, subiu. E você desce, controlando, vai até onde você consegue controlar. Abre, and bring it in. Okay. Lengthen those legs. We're going into our side kick series. We're gonna stick to the intermediate side kick series. So, lengthening your body to the end of your mat. Trazendo o corpo lá atrás do seu mat. Então, uma vez que você acha o seu corpo lá atrás do seu mat, você vê até onde você consegue controlar o corpo lá atrás. Cuidado, porque é onde você vai cair. So if your body is in one straight line in the back of your mat, you can see how hard it is to keep into one straight line. Take those legs forward, and this hand stays on the mat. If you're going to bring your hand behind, I don't want you doing that, right? It's length in the neck and length lifting those ribs. That leg goes hip width, externally rotate, lifting those ribs, anchor your body and take to the front and lengthen to the back. The leg only goes as far forward as you can maintain this hip away from you, right? The hip doesn't go. So you don't take your leg up here, lifting the hip. You keep the hip down away from you, Right? Então, a perna só vai para frente até onde você consegue manter o quadril um em cima do outro. E não trazer essa perna o máximo para frente possível, trazendo o quadril com você, porque aí não é mais a perna, é o quadril. Ok. And go. Kick to the front and lengthen to the back. And kick to the front and lengthen to the back. And kick to the front, lengthen to the back. Hold one leg on top of the other. I'm gonna go down. You can stay up. Se você quiser ficar para cima, pode ficar. Eu vou abaixar. Vou levantar essa costela. So we're gonna keep the rib up. Keep that external rotation. Do not lift the hip. External rotation. Stop. Give me more external rotation here. Keep the hip stacked up and then lengthen the leg away from you. Você vai levantar essa perna e ficar. Me dá uma rotação externa ainda mais e alonga, mantendo o quadril um em cima do outro. Cuidado para não apertar esse bumbum e ir para frente, entrar numa retro. Mantenha esse quadril alongado. And go up, stop. And external rotation and lower. Now we go up and down. And lift and lengthen to lower. Go up and lengthen to lower. And go up, lengthen to lower, small circles. Circle 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Reverse, back around. And 2 and 3. Don't move the hips. Sem movimento do quadril. 4 and 5 and hold. Both legs together. Go down into your beats. So find your body in the center of your mat and bring your legs together. Hand on top of hand and forehead on top of your hands. Lengthen those legs out. Open and close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lengthen those legs even more and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Hold. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold and bring it down. And we're gonna go to the other side, but I'm going to turn around so I can stay facing you. Okay. Find your body's straight line all the way back into your mat. There. Once you're there, you move both legs without falling. You move both legs forward, sem cair. Traz as pernas para frente e vou fazer com a mão atrás da cabeça, porque eu fiz do outro lado. Levanta essa costela. So I'm gonna keep my hand behind my head, trying to keep my neck as long as possible and my ribs lifted. That leg is an external rotation, hip height, né? Trazendo na altura do quadril e vamos para frente. Up, in, and lengthen to the back. And take it forward. 1 and 2 and lengthen back. Reach back. Stretch the leg out and really keep the leg very straight in the back. And front. 2 and lengthen to the back. And go forward and kick and reach it back. Again, forward and kick and reach it back. One more. And take it back, hold. Take one leg on top of the other, uma perna em cima da outra. E vou alongar esse braço, trazendo essa costela para cima. So maintain that rib lifted and that leg goes up, stop. External rotation, keep the leg in external rotation and work that external rotation as you lower. Vamos levantar essa perna e parar. Trabalha essa rotação externa e alonga essa perna mais alongada ainda do que lá de baixo. Isso. E levanta. Parou. External rotation and lengthen. Keep pulling those ribs in and up and lengthen. Now 3 sets. 3 kicks up and lengthen out and 2. And don't lose that external rotation. Não perde essa rotação externa. E agora small circle. 1 and 2 and 3. Sem movimento do quadril. Without moving those hips. Reverse. Back around. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and lower. Okay. We're going into our teasers. Vamos fazer os nossos teasers. So we're going to lie down. And we're gonna start with the knees bent. Vamos começar deitados e com as pernas dobradas. Nós vamos fazer algumas variações. So we're gonna do just a couple of variations. Pull the knees into your chest and bring those hands behind your legs. Traz as pernas para o peito e traz as mãos atrás da perna. Mantenha o calcanhar junto um do outro, so keep your heels glued together so you can always feel the hugging of the midline. Trazendo essa consciência de sempre apertando essa linha média. Levanta a cabeça e afasta as pernas, pressionando a perna contra a mão contra a perna. So lift your head, neck and shoulders up, look forward and push those legs into those hands and the hands against those legs. And then from here, think of lengthening up and not pushing your legs out. You keep the legs and then you lengthen the legs and you go right into that teaser position. Your feet are in line with your eyes. Your legs are not up here because that drives you up. You want to be back, certo? Você tem que manter esses pés na mesma linha dos olhos. E você vai descer com controle, so roll down away from the legs and then draw the knees into your chest. Cuidado para não levantar essas pernas muito alto, porque você vai entrar numa posição V e sair da posição do seu teaser, que é para trás, atrás dos isquios. Levanta, olha para frente, so look forward and take those legs out and lift and stay back. If you can reach those arms forward, se você conseguir alongar esses braços, você vai descer deixando as pernas e desce até onde você consegue controlar e traz as pernas de volta. So lift your head up and go right into your teaser. You let go and reach those arms. You stay back. You keep the legs without moving and you roll away from the legs until the legs come in and hold. Vamos trazer as pernas para baixo. So we're going to bring your legs down and just give me a roll up. Vamos subir no seu roll up. Vamos trazer as pernas juntas. So keep your legs together, slightly away from you, and you're going to curl into your teaser position. Vamos entrar na posição do seu half roll back e ficar aqui. Daqui, estica a perna direita e traz as pernas juntas. Me dá uma rotação externa nessa perna para você sair da coxa. So give me an external rotation here so you can get out of your quads, right? And hopefully out of your flexors. Reach those arms and go halfway back. Go only as far as you can control it. Você desce até onde você consegue controlar and bring it up. One more. Squeeze those legs together. Aperta essas pernas juntas, apertando a linha média. Troca de pernas. Switch legs. The other leg goes forward. Squeeze external rotation on that leg. Trazendo uma rotação externa naquela perna. Tentar sair da sua coxa. E você vai só até onde você consegue controlar, mesmo que seja bem pequenininho. Then go back a little bit and come up and hold and bring it down. Lengthen and roll down. Vamos descer and lengthen those legs. And if you have a tendency to get into your quads and your flexors, you're going to get there very quickly, right? So you have to break it in between just to lengthen a little. Se você tem tendência a entrar muito nos flexores, você vai entrar muito rapidamente. Então dá uma descansada entre um e outro. We're going to go right into all of our 3 teasers. and you do whatever you can. And if you can't, just bend your knees and rest in between. Então você vai fazer o que você conseguir fazer e descansa entre um e outro. Pull the knees into your chest and you're going to lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms, reach and go up. Try not to move your legs. You can keep it here or you can lift those arms up and then roll down away from the legs. Reach and go up and over. Você sobe. Você vai até onde você consegue controlar, levanta os braços até onde você consegue controlar e desce tentando não movimentar as pernas. So try not to move those legs. And go up and over. From here, stay here, fica aqui. Levanta os braços um pouco e faz o seu teaser 2. 1 and teaser 2. And 2 and teaser up, and go into teaser 3. Everything goes down, everything lowers together. Head and feet, lift and go up and over. Você vai levantar, subir e controla a descida. Mais and go up, lift, reach, and up, and roll down, slowly lengthen out. Whew. Lift up, and let's roll up, and reach forward. Okay, we're going to skip, let's skip, we're going to skip the hip circle, and we're going to skip swimming. I'm sure you're very upset. Eu acho que vocês vão ficar com pena de não fazer o seu swimming, mas vamos fazer o nosso kneeling side kicks. So we're going to do a kneeling side kicks because we all need kneeling side kicks. Vamos, so we're gonna go right into a little bit of a prep into the kneeling side kicks. Vamos fazer pouquinho do prep. So keep your legs together if possible. If you get pain in your knee, you can separate a little bit. Se tiver o quadríceps muito tight, encurtado, você abre a perna pouquinho. Traz os braços dos lados e vamos trazer a perna direita de lado. Tenta levantar, crescer para cima. So think of going up to lengthen the right leg out. Oh, yes, that's not fun. And come in and pull it back in. The other leg goes up and out. And up and in. A outra perna levanta, cresce e vai para o lado. And up and in. One more. Up and out, and up and in. Sometimes this is all we need, right? So we go up and out. Às vezes esse já é o suficiente. Lengthen up and go over to the side. You can go your hand on your fist. Você pode fazer no pulso, na palma da mão, ou fechar a mão. A perna aqui e só levanta e desce. So let's just lengthen up and lower. Lengthen up, trying to keep this hip on top of the knee, right? So you're not back or out. Up, opening the chest, pulling the hip forward, tentando trazer esse quadril para frente, and lengthening out, and up, só mais just one more, and let's from here go up, and then pull in. Traz a outra perna. É uma pequena construção do exercício. So it's just a small deconstruction of the exercise so we can get maximum length of and positioning, the correct position of the exercise. Lengthen out and go up and lower. Avoid externally rotating that leg. Tenta não fazer uma rotação externa, porque você vai entrar mais ainda no flexor. Eu quero que você use o seu glúteo médio para subir e toda essa parte que a gente precisa para o nosso side bend. E levanta, lengthen out and lower, lengthen out. So trying to get right into that glute med. Up and hold. Subiu e puxou. E vamos sentar e vamos direto para o nosso seal, porque nós estamos passando da hora. So we're going to go right into our seal because we're running out of time. Bring your body forward and let's go into those hands inside your legs. You're going to pull those legs in with the hands through the inside, pressing those arms against the legs and the legs against the arms, rounding your body. And we go right back and let's go right into clapping. Vamos direto para o nosso clapping. Go back and 1, 2, 3 and up and 1, 2, 3 and back 1, 2, 3 and up and 1, 2, 3. Try not to throw those legs. Tenta não trazer essas pernas para trás. Mantenha o pé máximo próximo do seu quadril. 1, 2, 3, mais um. One more. 1, 2, 3 and up, hold and